When I open up the file, the textures aren't connected. If you look at these materials, if I go in here, I can see that they're not in the, well, you have this source images and then you have this subdirectory called fabric leather or something. Is that so source images, Lego character, costume, something, 3K. So, Lego character, costume materials. That doesn't even look right, is it? I mean, there's so many crazy textures in here and so many different folders, it's going to be really hard to link these back together. Somehow that's not linking up. Seems to be black. Um, I mean, I'd have to go through the hypershade and relink these one at a time. I think you should just have them all out um, in your um, in your source images directory instead of tucked away in so many folders. Well, this just seems, some of these just seem black. I mean, are those not linked or are they? It's hard to tell. It's definitely not looking like it did here. Um, flattened default material, flattened diffuse, and then FBX files. I mean, it's just going to be hard to dig all these out because they're in so many different folders and they're not linking by default. It's still not working. Alright, well, it's hard to really judge this. I think if you can get everything just sitting in the source images file and not in a bunch of subfolders, and then make sure they're all linked properly, and then save an archive scene, I could kind of do a better job of um, assessing this. Default material, flattened diffuse. Try seeing what it looks like in Photoshop. Um, Let me just check what folder that's in again. Legaro. Oh, what shows up here? That's interesting. I don't know why then it's not showing up as black here. It's weird. Oh, what was that about the... I don't know. This is weird. It doesn't change anything. I don't know. We could just try assign new material, Lambert, browse, file, browse. Doesn't exist. I don't know. It's weird. Just saving it out as a JPEG. Just resaving it out as a JPEG. Okay, now it shows up. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, that looks okay. But yeah, maybe just get all the textures and just sitting out in the source images, not in subfolders, and and resubmit. And I can take a closer look at that. And just make sure you set your project, before you open it, and save your scenes directory. And make sure you just don't have any other files floating around anywhere else. Because if for whatever reason it's not linking the textures for me. Okay, but yeah, I'll be happy to look at it again.